quite some time since I've been able to make an ASMR video. The place I'm at is pretty loud, so it's rare for me to get a chance to record and have zero background noise. But here we are with a GamePro magazine from 1999. I was buying GamePro magazines in like 2002 to 2004 from my local Safeway, and I wanted to get one that talked about some games that I'm into at the time, such as Legend of Legaia and Baldur's Gate, which just came out with a new one, which I'm excited to get into. I'm just waiting for the Mac version to come out. So, I specifically wanted this one because I've been really into retro gaming lately, and Legend of Legaia is one of my favorite JRPGs of all time, and I'm looking forward to getting into Baldur's Gate 3 when this magazine discussed the very first game. So I figured this would be a good one to check out. I don't think I was really gaming in 1999 other than I think I was playing Sega Genesis still at that time. Actually, I would say probably Game Boy was the thing we were playing most. Playing Pokemon and stuff like that. I can't even remember what we had. Balloon Kid. I've never even heard of Legacy of Kain, which is the cover art for this one. So bear with me, I'm not too familiar with a lot of, I guess, popular games at the time when this was out. I know of Quake and Silent Hill, of course, but I don't really know any other of the games mentioned on this cover, other than I know Mario Party and Street Fighter and Sonic Adventure, so this should be a good one to get into. I know MLB 2000 and all that, Castlevania, so wait, I guess I should take back what I said, but I just didn't know Legacy of Kain, but maybe I do, I just forgot. So here we go, we got All-Star Baseball 2000 for the N64, only the N64. We got Derek Jeter on the cover, that's pretty funny. This is what I'm talking about, Legend of Legaia. So this was the very first, I want to say it was the very first JRPG that I played. It was either Legend of Legaia or Wild Arms 2. Me and my sisters went to Blockbuster with my mom to go pick up Ape Escape for the PlayStation and rent it. Oh, it wasn't Blockbuster, it was Hollywood Video. And we saw the cover of Legend of Legaia, and we were like, oh, what is that? And it looked really cool, so it was really my older sister who picked it out, and I ended up loving it more than Ape Escape. I think we rented it for like a week. I forgot how long you could rent games back then, but this game changed my life. Well, I wouldn't say changed it, but it completely shaped my love for video games from that point on. So, if this were Los Angeles, it would be considered a stage 8000 smog alert, and you could see Rim Elm. I'm not sure if the light is too strong, but you could see. Covered in mist, and I don't think the game is really like this. It's funny how the marketing was. You wouldn't just like dissolve in the mist. You would get attacked by the monsters in the mist. Goes on to say, a deadly mist grips the land. In its wake lies the decomposing heat of corpses. In its path are the last remaining outposts of civilization. To save them you must feed off an army of mad beasts, a giant monster, and a mysterious wizard who will stop at nothing short of total annihilation. The secret that you will discover lies in the Genesis trees. Can you find and save all the trees, or will you be taking one last breath before the long diet nap? What does that say, diet or dirt? The long dirt nap. The marketing is pretty funny, but just because I feel like that doesn't really represent the game. I mean, some of the things said, but it's a really good game. If you haven't played it yet, I highly recommend it. games when I was a kid. We got Driver, which was like Grand Theft Auto. Before Grand Theft Auto. At least, because Grand Theft Auto at the time still had the top-down view. And this right here has like the known third-person view. Oh, we got Vigilante 8. Why do I remember this actually? But wow, that's going back. I didn't have an N64, and my cousins had one at their house, but I don't think I ever really played it. We got Rampage 2. That was my favorite game at Round Table Pizza Arcade. E3, rest in peace. Siphon Filter, I definitely remember that. That's crazy. Don't hear that game mentioned too often these days. And we got Kane's Legacy. I wonder if this is for Spider-Man 1. I'm not really reading the text right now. I'm kind of just going through it. Time Tremors. Now maybe your mom will stop wondering why you're spending so much time in the bathroom. Damn. That's not suitable for work. But that just goes to show what kind of humor we had back then. I mean, I was only 6 or 7 when this magazine came out. Yeah, I was only 6 years old. Whoa. California Speed. It says to get the rest of this poster, look us up on the web. Why is this magazine so raunchy? Oh my god. Destroying your enemies isn't enough. Okay. So I wasn't sure what kind of game. Is it turn-based strategy? I can't really tell. You must devour their souls. Interesting. I never hear that game mentioned at all. We got Army Men. Why do I remember this? It was like after Toy Story came out, so like Army Men were like, I remember Army Men being related to Toy Story at the time, so this kind of reminds me of that. And it's in 3D, exclusively on PlayStation. Quake 2. That's pretty cool to see it go so far back. On PlayStation and N64. Nice. So it looks like we have an article about Xenogears and Final Fantasy VII. One of the best RPGs I've ever played. Oh, so these are just editor letters. Okay. That's cool. Classic sprite. Nice. That's actually pretty good. That's interesting. Pretty good advertisement for Sprite. Got a bunch of fan stuff. Cool. We got a picture from San Jose, California. Nice, that's nearby here. We got Point Blank 2. First person shooter, or it's like Duck Hunt. Okay, that's interesting. I apologize if this isn't the best read through. This is the first time I've done one of these kind of videos. And I'm still pretty new to making ASMR. Bear with me. But thanks for watching. WCW. I remember WWE. I remember WWF and then WWE, but WCW. My apologies, my dog started making a bunch of noise. So I had to pause it real quick. Looks like we got a pretty good Game Boy Color advertisement here. We got Wario Land, Quest of the Camelot, Carrot Crazy, Tetris, and of course, Zelda. Nice. This is the one with the black cartridge. And it's funny to see how nice CRT TV right there. More raunchy advertisements. Swearing in the road rage on the freeway. Okay, we got Medal of Honor. Tiger Woods. With Kenny. Mortal Kombat. That brings back a lot of memories. I haven't seen that for a long time. Cineburst. Looks like they're giving away a beeper. That just shows how old this magazine is. Look at what this says. Macintosh, the next great game machine. You got the G3 Mac. Wow. Turns out the answer was no. But this article is talking about how you could run a PlayStation emulator on Macintosh, which is pretty crazy for its time, I guess. And then we have a list here of the top 10 best-selling video games in December 1998. We have Ocarina of Time, Star Wars, Rogue Squadron, Crash Bandicoot Warped, GoldenEye 007. We have the wrestling game, Tomb Raider 3, Metal Gear Solid, Turok 2, Twisted Metal 3, and NASCAR 99. I've only played Ocarina, Crash Bandicoot Warped, GoldenEye, Metal Gear, yeah. That's pretty crazy, because I definitely played Crash Bandicoot Warped, but I don't know. It definitely wasn't in 1998, it was more like in the year 2000. Gex 3, I don't hear Gex mentioned too often nowadays either. More Legacy of Kain and Warzone. I'm like curious to check this game out now. I mean, the graphics look pretty good for its time. The graphics stunning, fantastic textures and environments. If anyone watching played this game, let me know what you thought about it. Gex, I don't know why I wasn't that into Gex when I was a kid. I just didn't like his character. Like, I remember the controls being kind of hard too. We got Warzone 2100, which looks like a tank game. I don't remember that at all either. We got the GamePro Hot Tips Hotline. Nice. They charge you like $10 a minute. Oh, it's $1.29 a minute. With inflation, that's like $5 a minute. Oh, we got EverQuest. Okay, I haven't heard that game mentioned in a long time. The graphics look pretty good for 1999 also. Dead in the Water, Live Fast, Die Wet. What is that? Jet ski boating racing game? See, I don't remember that at all either. Guardians Crusade, guard your destiny with your life. I don't remember this one at all either, but that's a cool advertisement. More of Kane's Legacy. So yeah, there's a lot of discussion about this game on this magazine. Nice. Not sure what that's all about. Okay, we got some previews. We got Thrill Killed. We got Sodom's Command and Cower. Rogue Squadron. Even though it was a best-selling game, they're still like showing you little previews about it. Last Look. Titanic 2. The Iceberg. games other than Star Wars. Sega reveals new system better than Dreamcast. Well, I guess that never came out. That's crazy. It was gonna be $500. That is insane. It was called the Master System. What? That is so crazy. Now I'm curious to know what happened with this. Get ready to get hooked up. What is it? What is that about? IYDK YDG. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, we got Baldur's Gate. The first one. The first name in paper and dice RPGs finally make a worthy splash into video game with Baldur's Gate, a shrewd mixture of Diablo and Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. However, Advanced Dungeons & Dragons is a highly complicated world, and with such a wealth of games in the role-playing genre, it remains to be seen if Baldur's Gate can stand on its own. This is pretty crazy to see how far the game has come now that Baldur's Gate 3 just came out. It's pretty incredible. It got good reviews, 4.5 for graphics, 4 for sound, 4.5 for control, and 4 for fun factor. Fantastic realms, dungeons, and polygons. I almost want to go back and play the first game. They're advertising GamePro online. Look at that old school flash design. We have Tribes. We have Myth 2, Soul Blighter. These are PC game reviews. I don't remember any of these at all either. We got MLB 2000, Classic CRT. Minimal advertisement. Fighting Force 64. Hitting the Mean Streets, April 1999. Nice. We got Street Fighter Alpha. We got Quake 2. We got Gauntlet Legends. Pretty good graphics. We got Beetle Adventure Racing. They actually made a game just on the bug. The punch buggy. We got Driver 1. Nice. Could you get out of your car in Driver 1? It goes from New York, LA, Miami, and San Francisco. I wonder how San Francisco looks. We got the OG Smash Brothers. Wow. That's where it all started. That is crazy. We got Silverchair. That's also crazy to see. Wow. Super throwback. Soul of the Samurai. Gex 3. Oh, Ace Combat 3. That's what my uncle played. Shenmue. That's pretty crazy to see. Is this a spin-off game? Interesting. Whoa, we got the Dex Drive. The Ultimate Memory Card. That's an interesting advertisement. We got Silent Hill. That's pretty crazy to see. The very first game of Foggy Day in Silent Town. Shocking Beat. Silent Evil. Gauntlet Legends. Whoa. Is that how they got kids to play? Sheesh. Roll Cage. mention anymore. Game dealer. You get deal games. Games for a deal. We got Marvel superheroes. Back when Marvel wasn't really as popular as it is now. K1 Revenge. So many games lost in time. Fisherman's Bait. Nice. Street Skater. So I'm guessing this is coming off of wait, this is the first skateboarding game to rush the PlayStation. So this is before Tony Hawk. Thought this was after Tony Hawk. Wow. That's pretty crazy. We got Extreme Speed Rushdown. Is that like SSX? Oh, it's just downhill racing, but it's like snowboarding, kayaking, all the different types of way to go down a hill. We got a pool game. Pool isn't just for old men. We got WCW NWO. Nice. Wrestling game. Sports Car GT. Blast Radius. Yeah, I don't remember any of these games. Well, maybe I do remember Thunder. But look, it got such a bad review. Dang. That's terrible. We got freestyle snowboarding. 1999. More Gex. They're really pushing Gex 3 on this one. Vigilante 8. We got more Game Boy Color. Quest. Okay, Looney Tunes. Oh, we got Mario Party, the OG, the first one. Yeah, that's really fun. Got a top score and fun factor. We got Wario. That game's really fun. I've been wanting to play it again too recently. We got Hockey Game. California Speed. I definitely remember the arcade game for California Speed at Round Table. We got basketball. I think this is like the first mention of a basketball game. In the Zone 1999. We got Taifu. See, I have no recollection of this at all either. By Activision. We got a full thing on Sonic Adventure. This game was a game changer. I remember playing it at my cousin's house and having so much fun. It's going over all the different stages in the game. Like, it got a really good score too. We got Monaco Grand Prix, which is another racing game. All-Star Baseball 2000. And then we have Triple Play 2000 as well. Wait, are these the same games or different games? MLB 2008 all look so similar. That's pretty crazy how they're able to get away with that. We got NCAA Final Four 99. Okay, that's the second basketball game. Here's Baseball 2000. We got Triple Play 2000. Like, this advertisement makes the game look a lot better than the other games, at least graphically. Legend of Legaia. So this is the reason why I picked up this magazine, like I said before. We have the mist off. Just talking about the premise of the game. this game soon, actually. I'll probably stream it on Twitch if you're interested in that. Kung Fu fighting when it's not really a Kung Fu fighting game. I love that. I love how nature was really involved in the game as well. We got K1 Revenge, Karate, Kempo, Kickboxing, Kung Fu. It's basically like mixed martial arts game. Musashi, Brave Fencer. I don't remember this game at all either, for the PlayStation. Very interesting. The first of, or it's the third chapter in that. Also, they give you a whole pro strategy guide. Nice. We got Trag, Tactical Rescue, Assault Group. And then we got Chameleon too. Monster Seed, I have no familiarity with those games. We got Castlevania, Tracks Back for the N64. It shows you the map of this dungeon. Oh, so this is showing you some guides for Castlevania N64. I apologize if I'm going through it really fast. I thought this was Earthworm Jim for a second, but it's not. For tonic trouble, oh my goodness. For tomatoes, you're a vegetable. Wow, I don't remember that at all either. We got Marvel superheroes. Oh, so that's what the Spider-Man was for. It's crazy to see how many games were similar to each other. Like all the sports games look similar. I guess the same could be said today as well, but all the fighting games look similar. We have SWAT Pro, Turok 2, South Park, Kobe Bryant, and NBA Courtside. More California Speed. They're giving away a go-kart. I wonder who won that and where that go-kart is at nowadays. Star Wars, Battle Tanks, and Glover. Oh, Funko Land Superstore, man. That takes me back, seeing Funko Land. Rest in peace. We got more Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighters, wrestling, a football game, NFL Quarterback Club 99, Wild 9, Twisted Metal 3, Circuit Breakers, Test Drive, I remember Test Drive, R-Types, wow. We got a little thing versus Blockbuster. Nice. Ooh, and at the very end we got Game Shark advertisement. That's taboo topic. Cheater. And then we got Duke Nukem, which I'm familiar with. That's crazy. And that's that. That's GamePro, April 1999, issue 127.